Welcome back to our channel. Get ready to have your mind blown with some amazing science facts that you didn't know just 5 minutes ago. Are you ready? Fact number 1. Ball's Pyramid is a 1,844 feet high remnant of an old volcano that emerged from the sea approximately 7 million years ago. On the rock's surface, there is a small patch of bush that was found to contain 24 giant stick insects or tree lobsters, which were thought to have gone extinct in 1920. No one knows how the insects got there, but they were the last known survivors until scientists began a breeding program to save the species. Fact number 2. Dr. Rufus B. Weaver, a professor of human anatomy and a pioneer in the field of anatomy, is famous for dissecting the complete human cerebrospinal nervous system in 1888. It took over 6 months, and he named the dissection Harriet after Harriet Cole, an African-American woman who had donated her body to science just before her death. Fact number 3. In 2017, a baby was born in China 4 years after his parents died in a car crash. His grandparents fought a lengthy legal battle which allowed them to use the couple's embryos, which had been frozen in liquid nitrogen. The baby was born to a surrogate mother, and after his birth, all 4 grandparents took a DNA test to prove that the baby was indeed their grandson. Fact number 4. A 30-year-old man, who suffers from depression, bipolar disorder, and opioid dependence, stopped his medication abruptly, and during a manic episode, decided to treat himself with psilocybin-based therapies. He injected himself with a tea made of magic mushrooms, and the fungi started growing in his bloodstream. Days later, his organs started failing and he was rushed to the hospital. Fortunately, the man survived after a 22-day stay at the hospital, where he was kept on life support. Fact number 5. If you pass a marine sponge through a sieve to break apart its cells, the cells will recognize each other and reform into new small sponges. They are the only animals that can reassemble themselves after being broken down to the level of their cells. Fact number 6. The age and characteristic of snow can influence how sound waves travel, dampening them in some cases and enhancing them in others. For example, a thick layer of fresh and fluffy snow can absorb sound waves and dampen sound. That's because snowflakes are 6-sided crystals with open spaces, which absorb sound waves and create a quieting effect. Fact number 7. During the winter, people spend most of their time indoors with the windows sealed. Due to a lack of ventilation, they are more likely to breathe the same air as someone who has the flu, which increases their chance of contracting the virus. Days are also shorter during the winter, and a lack of sunlight reduces vitamin D and melatonin levels in the body, compromising the immune system and reducing the body's ability to fight viruses. Fact number 8. In 2007, doctors in Canada were shocked to find a 42-year-old patient with green blood much like Spock from Star Trek. After running some tests, they discovered that the man suffered from sulfhemoglobinemia, which is a rare condition that causes sulfhemoglobin to increase in the blood. The condition also causes hemoglobin molecules to bind irreversibly to substances containing sulfur atoms. Fact number 9. In 1896, when a bubonic plague epidemic struck Bombay, the government called upon Waldemar Haffkine to help. He began developing a vaccine in a makeshift laboratory and worked tirelessly for 3 months, during which one of his assistants had a nervous breakdown and 2 others quit. When the vaccine was ready, he tested it on himself, and even though it did not provide complete protection, his formulation reduced risks by up to 50%. Fact number 10. Experts are yet to determine why music has such a potent effect on our emotions, but one theory is that music sets up sonic patterns and regularities that tempt us to make unconscious predictions about what is coming next. If we are right, our brain rewards us with a surge of dopamine. This constant play between expectation and outcome is what we find pleasurable. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, stay curious.